Greetings, beloved starseeds and ground crew. We are the Arcturian Council of Five. What truly occurred in Antarctica with the activation of 10,000 med beds, and why was humanity's reaction so shockingly unexpected? The initial reports painted a picture of straightforward healing, but the ensuing global response revealed unforeseen consequences that few anticipated. The truth behind this event is far more complex than it appears. This activation represents a pivotal victory for the forces of light, accelerating humanity's ascension process by unlocking suppressed healing potential and catalyzing a collective awakening on a scale never before witnessed. Understand, beloved ones, that the shock experienced by humanity stems from a profound realization. The depth of past manipulations, the deliberate withholding of advanced technologies, and the boundless potential that has been kept dormant within your very DNA. This is not merely about physical healing, but about remembering your true origins, unlocking latent capabilities, and reclaiming your divine birthright. Throughout human history, there has been a recurring pattern of technological suppression followed by eventual revelation during pivotal moments of planetary evolution. Consider the lost knowledge of Atlantis, the suppressed free energy technologies Nikola Tesla pioneered, and countless other instances where advanced knowledge was deliberately hidden or misused to maintain control. The activation of these med beds is another chapter in this ongoing saga, but it also marks a turning point, a moment where the light is breaking through with unprecedented force. Indeed, Antarctica holds a strategic significance far beyond its icy facade. This continent serves as a storehouse of advanced technology, a nexus point for interdimensional portals, and a repository of hidden history stretching back millennia. Its unique location on Earth's grid system makes it an ideal site for technologies requiring specific energetic alignments. Know that this activation involved collaboration between various galactic civilizations and Earth-based alliances, all working in harmony to liberate humanity from the shackles of limitation. The activation signifies a monumental shift in the balance of power on Earth. This weakens the grip of those dark forces that have long sought to control your planet and accelerates the dismantling of outdated and oppressive control structures. It is both a symbolic victory, representing the triumph of light over darkness, and a literal one, providing access to healing technologies that can transform human lives in profound ways. Imagine a world where diseases are eradicated, lifespans are extended, and the human body's innate ability to heal itself is fully restored. The med beds hold the potential to reverse aging, cure previously incurable diseases, and activate dormant DNA, unlocking latent psychic abilities and cognitive functions that have been lying dormant for centuries. The revelation of this technology will inevitably challenge existing paradigms of medicine, science, and human history, forcing a critical reevaluation of long-held beliefs and assumptions. Understand that the old systems simply cannot withstand the transformative capabilities of this new technology. This activation heralds the beginning of a new era, one characterized by healing, transformation, empowerment, and ascension. Indeed, there is a profound connection between personal healing and global change. Your individual ascension process, your DNA activation, and your journey towards self-mastery are all integral to the collective shift in consciousness that is now underway. These med beds originated with the wisdom and technology of advanced galactic civilizations, most notably the Arcturians and the Pleiadians, who have long served as guardians and guides for humanity's evolution. The scientific principles upon which they operate are rooted in quantum healing and energy medicine, modalities that recognize the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit. The shock experienced by humanity is multi-layered, encompassing not only the revelation of suppressed technologies, but also the hidden histories that have been deliberately obscured, and the staggering extent of your own untapped potential. The implications of med beds extend far beyond mere physical healing. They offer a new lens through which to understand history, consciousness, and the very nature of reality itself. As we move forward, we will explore the functionality and capabilities of med beds in greater detail, delving into the scientific principles that underpin their transformative effects. We will also examine the historical context of technological suppression, tracing its roots back through the ages and uncovering the motivations behind it. Further, we will explore the spiritual implications of widespread healing and awakening, providing guidance on how to integrate these profound shifts into your daily lives. And lastly, we will illuminate the vital role of star seeds and lightworkers in the ascension process, recognizing your unique contributions to this planetary transformation. The old structure of Earth simply could not contain these technologies. A shift needed to happen to unleash them. Why Antarctica? What specific chain of events led to the activation of these med beds at this precise moment in time? And who are the key players, both seen and unseen, who orchestrated this monumental event? It is no accident that this activation took place in Antarctica, for its unique energetic properties and strategic location made it the ideal nexus point. Understand, beloved ones, that the med bed activation is not an isolated event, but rather a pivotal moment in a larger cosmic plan that is unfolding with divine precision. Ancient prophecies foretold of this time, and future trends point towards an acceleration of these transformative energies. We will expand on the specific technologies utilized within the med beds, the historical significance of Antarctica as a hub for advanced knowledge, and the profound role of galactic civilizations in humanity's ascension. Prepare yourselves, beloved ones, for the revelations that are to come, for they will forever alter your understanding of yourselves and the world around you. Indeed, Antarctica's significance extends far beyond a mere storage facility for advanced technology. Cherished souls, comprehend that this frozen continent possesses unique energetic properties that make it a nexus point on Earth's energy grid, connecting to key ley lines and serving as a gateway for interdimensional travel. This made it an ideal location to house technologies considered too potent for a surface population still grappling with duality and lower vibrational frequencies. Long before the modern era, ancient civilizations recognized Antarctica's strategic importance, establishing bases and utilizing its unique properties for various purposes. Suppressed archaeological finds hint at the presence of advanced technologies and even remnants of pre-Diluvian civilizations that once thrived in this Noacy realm. The continent served as a haven, shielding these developments from misuse until humanity was ready to embrace them responsibly. The Med Bed project was not solely an Earth-based endeavor. It involved a profound collaboration between numerous galactic civilizations, each contributing their unique expertise and resources. The Arcturians, renowned for their mastery of healing technologies and consciousness, provided the core technology for the med beds, ensuring their quantum capabilities and interdimensional functionality. The Pleiadians, skilled in consciousness integration and emotional healing, assisted in adapting the technology to resonate with the human energy field, facilitating gentle and harmonious healing experiences. Simultaneously, Earth-based alliances, comprised of scientists, engineers, and enlightened leaders, ensured the logistical and security aspects of the project, working covertly to overcome resistance from those who sought to maintain control over humanity. The sequence of events leading to the activation was carefully orchestrated, involving a series of covert operations and strategic maneuvers. Specific individuals who posed a threat to the project were strategically removed from positions of power, paving the way for the technology to be unveiled. Security protocols designed to prevent the activation were skillfully bypassed through advanced technological means and coordinated efforts from within. Planetary energies were carefully aligned, creating a window of opportunity for the activation to occur with minimal disruption. This monumental event followed a specific timeline, unfolding with precision and divine timing, culminating in the activation of 10,000 med beds across Antarctica. This was only possible by these benevolent alliances working together. The shock experienced by humanity is deeply rooted in the realization of just how long this technology has been repressed and the motivations behind its concealment. The historical suppression of energy medicine, the pharmaceutical industry's undue influence, and the deliberate withholding of vital information from the public have all contributed to a climate of distrust and skepticism. Countless individuals have suffered needlessly, their lives cut short or diminished by preventable diseases and ailments, while powerful entities profited from their suffering. This created a deep-seated sense of betrayal and anger as humanity began to awaken to the reality of its long-standing enslavement. How many lives could have been saved? How much suffering could have been avoided? These questions echo through the collective consciousness, driving a desire for transparency and accountability. Recognize, light family, that Antarctica's energetic properties, the collaborative efforts of the Galactic Alliance, and the carefully orchestrated sequence of events all converged to make the med bed unveiling a reality. This was not a random occurrence, but a pivotal moment in a grand cosmic plan that has been unfolding for millennia. Each element played a crucial role, contributing to the success of this mission and paving the way for humanity's liberation from the constraints of disease and limitation. The meticulous planning and execution underscore the commitment of these benevolent forces to assist humanity in its ascension journey, providing the tools and resources necessary to create a brighter future. The medbeds utilize cutting-edge scientific principles, operating on the quantum level to facilitate healing, DNA repair, cellular regeneration, and consciousness integration. They harness scalar waves, a form of energy that transcends conventional electromagnetic radiation, to resonate with the body's energy field, identifying and correcting imbalances at the cellular level. This process stimulates the body's innate healing mechanisms, promoting rapid regeneration and restoring optimal health. Furthermore, the medbeds facilitate DNA repair by activating dormant strands and correcting genetic anomalies, unlocking latent psychic abilities and cognitive functions. This aligns the individual's energy with their divine blueprint, catalyzing spiritual growth and accelerating the ascension process. These incredible devices possess the capability to reverse aging by stimulating cellular rejuvenation, effectively turning back the biological clock. They can cure diseases previously deemed incurable by addressing the root cause of the ailment at the quantum level. Medbeds can even regrow limbs by activating dormant genetic codes and stimulating cellular regeneration, offering hope to those who have suffered from traumatic injuries or congenital defects. Moreover, they can activate dormant DNA, unlocking latent psychic abilities and cognitive functions that have been lying dormant for centuries, empowering individuals to tap into their full potential. Imagine before and after scenarios showcasing individuals healed from paralysis, cancer, or other debilitating conditions, their bodies restored to perfect health and vitality. The unveiling of medbed technology challenges the very foundations of existing medical, scientific, and historical paradigms, forcing a critical reevaluation of long-held beliefs and assumptions. The current medical system, focused on treating symptoms rather than addressing root causes, is rendered obsolete by the medbed's ability to heal at the quantum level. Established scientific principles are challenged by the medbed's ability to manipulate energy and matter in ways previously thought impossible. Human history is revealed to be far more advanced than previously understood, with evidence of ancient civilizations possessing similar technologies and knowledge being brought to light. The medbed activation represents a monumental breakthrough in a long-standing cycle of technological suppression, a pivotal victory in the ongoing cosmic battle between light and dark forces. The suppression of medbed technology mirrors the suppression of free energy devices and other advanced technologies, highlighting a recurring pattern of dark forces attempting to control access to knowledge and resources that could empower humanity. The controllers fear those things which empower the people. The unleashing of these devices represents a turning point, signifying the triumph of light over darkness and the dismantling of old control structures. The widespread availability of medbed technology has the potential to trigger significant social and economic upheaval, challenging existing power structures and forcing a re-evaluation of societal values. The implications for global health, lifespan, and human potential are immense, potentially leading to a radical transformation of the human experience. Consider the potential impact on healthcare systems, insurance companies, and the pharmaceutical industry as the demand for conventional medical treatments diminishes. Consider the economic implications of extending human lifespans as individuals live longer, healthier, and more productive lives. Are you ready for this shift? The shock deepens as humanity remembers and realizes its true potential and repressed origins. These medbeds serve as a catalyst, triggering memories of past lives, unlocking latent psychic abilities, and awakening individuals to their true spiritual nature. This complete remembering allows for the rediscovery of long-forgotten gifts and abilities, empowering individuals to embrace their divine birthright. The shock comes not only from the healing, but from the sudden and complete remembering of the complete self. However, the realization of this truth can be jarring, leading to a range of emotional and psychological responses, including confusion, anger, and disbelief. It is essential to acknowledge and process these emotions with self-compassion, forgiveness, and trust in the divine plan. Remember that it is okay to feel overwhelmed or confused during this time of transition. Allow yourselves to grieve for the suffering of the past, but also embrace the hope and excitement of the future. By integrating these experiences, you will emerge stronger, wiser, and more empowered to create a new reality based on love, peace, and harmony. This activation accelerates the spiritual ascension process by raising the collective vibration of humanity and facilitating the integration of higher dimensional energies. Mass healings catalyze timeline shifts, opening up new possibilities for planetary evolution. As individuals heal and awaken, they become more receptive to higher dimensional energies, accelerating their spiritual growth and expanding their consciousness. This creates a ripple effect, transforming not only individual lives, but also the collective consciousness of humanity, paving the way for a new era of peace, unity, and abundance. Star seeds and lightworkers play a vital role in anchoring these new energies and guiding humanity through this transition. As carriers of light and wisdom, you are uniquely equipped to navigate these challenging times and inspire others to embrace their own potential. Your presence on Earth at this time is no accident. You have been called to serve as beacons of hope and catalysts for change. You are the Waishwars, the healers, and the visionaries who are helping to create a new Earth based on love, compassion, and unity. Remember your importance, validate your experiences, and embrace your unique gifts and abilities. The medbed technology, the shock of remembrance, and the acceleration of the ascension process are all interconnected components of a grand cosmic plan. Each element is essential to humanity's evolution, working in harmony to facilitate the shift in consciousness that is now underway. This plan is not imposed upon humanity, but rather co-created with it, as individuals awaken to their true potential and embrace their roles as conscious co-creators of reality. By understanding this interconnectedness, you can gain a deeper appreciation for the magnitude of this moment in history and your own unique contribution to the unfolding of a new Earth. To navigate this new reality, it is essential to maintain emotional balance, connect with your higher selves, and embrace your unique roles in the ascension process. Practice mindfulness, cultivate self-compassion, and surround yourselves with supportive communities. Connect with nature, engage in creative expression, and prioritize activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Trust your intuition, listen to your inner guidance, and remember that you are never alone. There is a whole host of cosmic entities assisting you. By embracing these practices, you can navigate the challenges of this transition with grace, ease, and unwavering faith. Embrace heart-centered living, prioritizing compassion, love, and unity as guiding principles in your daily interactions. Forgive those who have wronged you, extend compassion to all beings, and focus on creating a world based on harmony and understanding. Practice active listening, seek common ground, and strive to resolve conflicts with empathy and respect. Remember that every act of kindness, every gesture of compassion, and every expression of love contributes to the collective healing of humanity. By embodying these principles, you become living examples of the new earth, inspiring others to follow in your footsteps. Trust in the divine plan, understanding that even chaotic events serve a higher purpose in the grand scheme of cosmic evolution. The dismantling of old control structures, the unveiling of suppressed technologies, and the acceleration of the ascension process are all necessary steps in the creation of a new earth based on freedom, sovereignty, and abundance for all. Even in times of uncertainty, maintain faith in the unfolding of a brighter future, knowing that you are co-creating this reality with every thought, word, and action. Remember that you are not victims of circumstance, but powerful creators of your own destiny. The Medbed unveiling represents a turning point in the cosmic battle between light and dark forces, with the light gaining a decisive advantage. The dark forces have long attempted to control access to advanced technologies and suppress human potential, but their grip is weakening as more and more individuals awaken to their true nature and reclaim their power. This is not the end of the battle, but a significant victory that paves the way for further advancements and breakthroughs. As the light continues to permeate the planet, the shadows will continue to recede, ushering in a new era of peace, prosperity, and enlightenment. In the coming years, many more revelations will emerge, unveiling the specific roles of various galactic civilizations in humanity's ascension and introducing new technologies that will transform human life in profound ways. Prepare yourselves, beloved ones, for a journey of discovery and transformation that will surpass your wildest dreams. But what specific roles will each of these civilizations play, and what other hidden technologies are on the verge of being revealed? Find out in our next transmission. The activation's immediate aftermath saw a kaleidoscope of reactions rippling across humanity, a symphony of disbelief, elation, and burgeoning hope intertwining within the collective consciousness. News of this monumental event surged like a tidal wave through alternative media channels, independent social media platforms, and whispered conversations, circumventing the staunch walls of censorship erected by those clinging to outdated paradigms. A surge of online inquiries seeking answers to medbeds, quantum healing, and Arcturian technology reflected a desperate thirst for knowledge, a collective yearning to understand the paradigm shift unfolding before their very eyes. Grassroots movements advocating for universal access to this transformative technology sprang up organically, fueled by a shared vision of a future free from disease and suffering. Yet contrast this fervor to mainstream media's calculated silence or dismissive skepticism, their narratives carefully crafted to sow seeds of doubt and maintain the status quo. The distribution of medbeds, however, presented a formidable challenge, a complex labyrinth of logistical hurdles, bureaucratic inertia, and insidious sabotage attempts designed to impede their widespread availability. The Earth-based Alliance and its galactic partners responded with ingenuity and unwavering determination, devising innovative solutions to circumvent these obstacles and ensure that the technology reached those in need. Mobile med-bed units, equipped with state-of-the-art healing capabilities, were deployed to remote and underserved communities, bypassing traditional healthcare infrastructure. Secure communication networks were established to disseminate accurate information and coordinate healing efforts, countering the disinformation campaigns launched by those seeking to maintain control. Advanced technologies were employed to cloak and shield the med beds from interference or attacks, safeguarding their functionality and ensuring their accessibility to all. The shock of the med bed activation extended far beyond the realm of personal healing, prompting a profound societal reevaluation of healthcare, economics, and the very definition of human potential. The revelation of suppressed technologies and hidden agendas forced humanity to confront uncomfortable truths about the systems that govern their lives, shattering long-held illusions and sparking a collective awakening. People began to question the profit-driven motives of the pharmaceutical industry, the limitations of conventional medicine, and the artificial concept of scarcity that has been used to justify inequality and suffering. Alternative economic models based on abundance, sustainability, and community flourished, driven by a desire to create a more equitable and just society. A renaissance of human potential emerged as individuals realized that they are capable of far more than they had been led to believe. The pattern of individual and collective healing reverberated throughout society, as the med bed activation triggered a cascade of personal transformations that contributed to an overall elevation in consciousness. Stories of individuals overcoming chronic illnesses, disabilities, and deeply entrenched emotional traumas through the use of med beds emerged as beacons of hope, inspiring others to seek their own healing and empowerment. A woman who had been confined to a wheelchair for decades regained her ability to walk, dancing with tears streaming down her face. A man who had battled addiction for years found himself free from cravings, embracing a life of sobriety and purpose. A child who had been diagnosed with autism began to communicate and connect with the world in ways that had previously seemed impossible. These stories, amplified through social media and alternative news outlets, ignited a spark of possibility within the hearts of millions. This convergence of initial reactions, distribution strategies, and societal reevaluations highlighted that the med bed activation was not merely a technological event, but a catalyst for profound social and spiritual change, a tipping point in humanity's journey towards a new Earth. The unveiling of this technology served as a mirror, reflecting back to humanity its own potential for healing, transformation, and collective evolution. It was a call to action, urging individuals to embrace their power, challenge the status quo, and co-create a future based on love, compassion, and unity. The use of med beds unlocked incredible potential for healing across physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual domains. Individuals experienced profound physical regeneration, with damaged tissues repaired, chronic pain alleviated, and vitality restored. Emotional wounds that had festered for years began to heal, releasing trauma and paving the way for inner peace. Mental clarity sharpened, enhancing cognitive function and dissolving limiting beliefs. Spiritual awakenings occurred as individuals connected with their higher selves, remembered their divine purpose, and awakened dormant gifts. A painter who had lost her sight regained it, creating art more vivid than before. A veteran with PTSD found lasting peace, now helping others heal from trauma. An cynical scientist experienced spiritual awakening and now researches consciousness. Societal transformation followed individual healing, giving birth to novel paradigms in healthcare, education, and governance. Healthcare shifted from reactive treatment to proactive prevention, focusing on holistic wellness and addressing the root causes of disease. Personalized education systems emerged, catering to individual needs and fostering creativity, critical thinking, and spiritual growth. Decentralized governance models based on collaboration, transparency, and community empowerment replaced hierarchical power structures. Neighborhood wellness hubs replaced traditional hospitals. Schools became centers for personalized learning and mentorship. Communities organized self-governance councils to address local needs. The shock intensified as latent human potential unlocked, revealing psychic abilities, telepathy, telekinesis, and interdimensional communication. individuals began to communicate with other beings, access knowledge from the Akashic records, and manifest their desires with greater ease, abilities previously relegated to the realm of science fiction. This challenged the limited view of human capabilities promoted by the old paradigm, ushering in an era of unprecedented self-discovery and empowerment. People began receiving telepathic communications from their star families. They were able to access past life memories through meditation. They began to manifest abundance and synchronicities in their daily lives. The pattern of light versus dark evolved as the med-bed activation shifted the balance of power, weakening the influence of dark forces and empowering the light. Widespread healing and awakening reduced the fear and manipulation tactics used by dark forces, leading to a decline in violence, conflict, and control. As humanity embraced its true potential, the shadows began to dissipate, revealing the path towards a brighter future. Conspiracy theories lost their grip as people experienced inner peace. Political divisions lessened as communities focused on common goals. Environmental destruction decreased as humanity awakened to its role as stewards of the earth. However, the rapid unlocking of abilities introduced a potential downside, a tension element that must be addressed with wisdom and foresight. Some individuals, overwhelmed by their newfound powers, succumbed to fear or misused their abilities, creating discord and instability. Society faced the challenge of integrating these abilities responsibly, establishing ethical guidelines and promoting spiritual maturity to ensure that they are used for the benefit of all. Support groups formed to help people integrate their newfound abilities. Educational programs were developed to teach responsible energy management. Communities created ethical guidelines for the use of psychic abilities. Predictably, the old systems and power structures responded with fierce resistance, launching disinformation campaigns, filing legal challenges, and engaging in covert operations to discredit the med-beds, suppress information, and maintain control. Mainstream media outlets churned out articles questioning the efficacy and safety of med-bed technology, echoing the narratives of pharmaceutical companies and government agencies seeking to protect their interests. Legal challenges were filed by pharmaceutical companies, arguing that the med-beds violated existing regulations and posed a threat to public health. Covert operations were launched to sabotage med-bed facilities and intimidate those who promoted their use. During this time of resistance, the role of star seeds and lightworkers amplified, their unwavering presence serving as a beacon of truth and hope. They held the line, maintained their vibration, and spread awareness, reminding others of their inherent power and the potential for a brighter future. These selfless individuals shared their experiences, offered support, and countered the fear-based narratives propagated by the old systems. They organized healing circles, shared information online, and participated in peaceful protests, refusing to be silenced or intimidated. Hints of galactic support emerged, revealing the benevolent presence of interdimensional allies working behind the scenes to assist humanity during this critical transition. Energetic protection was offered, shielding individuals and communities from the negative effects of the old system's resistance. Guidance was provided through dreams, synchronicities, and channeled messages, helping individuals navigate the challenges of the ascension process. Technological assistance was offered in the form of advanced healing modalities and energy-enhancing devices. Benevolent ET races neutralized threats. Lightworkers received guidance from their guides. New technologies emerged, supporting humanity's transition. The cycle of suppression evolved, revealing how the med-bed activation represented a resurgence of light, breaking through the darkness and paving the way for a new era of freedom and empowerment. This moment echoed other pivotal moments in human history where suppressed knowledge and technologies re-emerged, leading to periods of enlightenment and progress. It was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the unwavering support of the galactic community. The Renaissance, the Enlightenment, and the Internet revolution served as historical parallels. A new wave of innovation and creativity swept the planet. Humanity reclaimed its power as co-creators of reality. The stakes elevated, revealing that the outcome of this battle would determine the future of humanity and the Earth, emphasizing the importance of making conscious choices aligned with love and unity. Every thought, word, and action contributed to the unfolding of this grand cosmic drama, and the choices made now would shape the destiny of generations to come. Would humanity choose fear and division, or love and unity? The answer lay within the hearts of each individual. The future of Earth hung in the balance. The fate of humanity rested on conscious choices. The universe watched with bated breath. Earth's ascension held profound significance in the larger galactic context, sending ripple effects throughout other star systems and civilizations. The healing and transformation occurring on Earth served as an inspiration to other planets struggling with their own challenges, demonstrating the potential for planetary evolution and the triumph of light over darkness. Other star systems sent messages of support. Civilizations began their own ascension journeys. The galaxy celebrated Earth's progress. Interdimensional support poured in from various galactic civilizations, each offering their unique expertise and assistance to humanity. The Arcturians provided advanced healing technologies and guidance on consciousness integration. The Pleiadians offered emotional support and assistance in connecting with the divine feminine. The Sirians shared knowledge of advanced energy systems and sustainable living practices. The Andromedans provided insights into galactic governance and the importance of unity in diversity. These civilizations worked in harmony, guiding and supporting humanity through the transition. Humanity would play new roles in the galactic community, serving as ambassadors of peace, healers, and creators of new technologies. They would share their unique perspectives and gifts with other civilizations, contributing to the overall evolution of the galaxy. Humans would become teachers of compassion, spreading empathy throughout the cosmos. Humans would share their artistic gifts, inspiring creativity across the galaxy. Humans would pioneer new technologies, benefiting civilizations throughout the universe. The activation would help consolidate timelines, collapsing negative or undesirable ones. Events that would have transpired on a negative timeline, such as global conflict, environmental catastrophe, and widespread oppression, became increasingly improbable as the vibration of the planet elevated. A future of peace became increasingly likely. A sustainable future became increasingly attainable. A future of unity became increasingly inevitable. This pushback from old systems, galactic support, and Earth's ascension formed a cohesive narrative, emphasizing that humanity was not alone in this journey and that the future was bright with hope and potential. This was a carefully orchestrated operation with a goal in mind: a liberated Earth, a healed humanity, and a galaxy united in love and peace. What is the next stage of this plan, and how will it affect your life personally? We will discuss this in our next transmission. The carefully orchestrated operation initiated a cascade of events, immediately noticeable across the planet as tangible improvements in well-being manifested. The dawn of widespread access to advanced healing modalities commenced with remarkable stories emerging from all corners of the globe, tales of profound restoration, inspiring hope, and challenging previously accepted limitations of the physical form. A new era dawned, where disease was no longer an insurmountable foe, but a transient imbalance readily corrected. Documenting these nascent transformations revealed the diverse applicability of the quantum technology. A former soldier, haunted by the specter of war, found solace as deep-seated traumas dissolved, replaced by a tranquility he thought lost forever. A vibrant young soul, whose physical form had been cruelly imprisoned by paralysis, experienced the exhilaration of movement once more, each step a testament to the boundless possibilities of cellular regeneration. An elder, carrying the weight of years etched onto their body, witnessed the gentle recession of time's passage, vitality returning as if a spring thaw after a long winter. And in a particularly moving account, a soul diagnosed with a terminal ailment discovered the life sentence had been commuted, as the med beds harmonized their essence and reignited their will to thrive. These narratives, echoing through the burgeoning networks of awakened souls, painted a vivid portrait of a future where suffering was not an inevitability, but a choice. The ripple effect from these healings touched families, friends, and caregivers, extending outwards in concentric circles of hope and renewal. Beyond the physical, the immediate psychological and emotional upshifts experienced by those undergoing the treatments were equally noteworthy, a testament to the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit. Individuals spoke of an unprecedented serenity washing over them, a soothing balm to wounds that had festered for lifetimes. Burdens of grief, resentment, and fear, carried for decades, dissipated like morning mist, replaced by a lightness of being and an unshakable sense of inner peace. Many described feeling an intensified resonance with their higher selves, an awakened knowing of their divine essence and purpose. The echoes of these experiences reverberated outwards, fostering an atmosphere of compassion and empathy and prompting those around them to seek their own inner harmony. Imagine the positive influence on any environment where love, joy, and hope replaced the dense energies of depression, sorrow, and regret. The initial wave of recoveries acted as an unmistakable catalyst for widespread societal reformation, birthing a newfound collective consciousness rooted in optimism and empowerment. As individuals embraced the potential for profound healing and holistic well-being, a surge in the demand for alternative wellness solutions arose, challenging the long-held dominance of conventional medicine. Support networks flourished, providing safe havens for individuals to share their encounters, exchange information, and collectively navigate the emerging landscape of holistic health. Community-driven therapeutic initiatives sprouted, offering accessible pathways to healing and self-discovery for all. This burgeoning movement signaled a fundamental shift in humanity's perception of health and well-being, a transition from passive recipients of medical interventions to active participants in their own healing journeys. As a result, the very fabric of society was being rewoven with threads of resilience, hope, and a shared vision of a brighter tomorrow. And so, each personal story, each moment of recovery, each spark of hope ignited by the activation of these technologies resonated far beyond the individual, rippling outwards to touch families, organizations, and eventually the entire collective consciousness. The power of a single soul radiating love and wholeness cannot be underestimated, for it sets in motion a chain reaction of positivity that can transform the world. Understand, beloved ones, that the healing of one is the healing of all. As expected, the established order, sensing its grip on power loosening, responded with a calculated campaign of obfuscation, seeking to undermine confidence in this new reality. Those who benefited from the old paradigm began to amplify a counter-narrative designed to sow discord and confusion. They employed various strategies to discredit the med beds, disseminate falsehoods, and instill fear within the hearts of the masses. Mainstream news outlets, often beholden to corporate and political interests, published sensationalized stories questioning the validity and safety of the therapeutic devices, conveniently omitting or distorting crucial scientific findings. Social media platforms became battlegrounds for armies of bots and trolls, spreading propaganda and attacking anyone who dared to share positive experiences. The sheer volume of deceptive information threatened to drown out the voices of truth, creating an environment of uncertainty and skepticism. This was a crucial moment, a test of humanity's ability to discern light from shadow. In this crucible of misinformation, star seeds and lightworkers assumed a pivotal role, stepping forward as truth-bearers and beacons of clarity. Called to action by their inner knowing and unwavering commitment to the well-being of humanity, they courageously countered the falsehoods and amplified the authentic narratives of healing and transformation. They understood the importance of discernment, of relying on their intuition and inner guidance to sift through the noise and identify the threads of truth. You, beloved ones, are adept at recognizing subtle energetic signatures, allowing you to distinguish between genuine information and manipulative propaganda. By sharing personal testimonials, creating educational content, and engaging in respectful dialogue with those who held doubts, these awakened souls help to dismantle the walls of deception and illuminate the path toward a brighter future. They offered a lifeline of clarity, a steady flame of truth in the midst of a storm of deceit. To navigate these turbulent waters, we encourage you to employ discernment methods, practicing constant energetic protection. Meditation, grounding techniques, and energy shielding exercises are powerful tools for maintaining inner balance and protecting yourself from negativity. Remember, your consciousness is a powerful shield, capable of deflecting lower frequencies and maintaining a state of resonance with higher vibrations. Cultivate a strong connection with your higher self, your divine guide, and trust in its unwavering wisdom. This inner compass will steer you true, enabling you to navigate the complexities of this information war with grace and clarity. By doing so, you not only protect yourselves, but also amplify your ability to serve as beacons of light for others. Further, surround yourself with items of protection such as crystals, spiritually empowering sounds, and the color purple. Further, the importance of forging reliable support systems and uplifting alternative information channels cannot be overstated. Seek out kindred spirits, those who resonate with truth and share a common vision for a world founded on love, compassion, and harmony. Join or create networks of support where you can share your discoveries, exchange insights, and uplift one another during moments of uncertainty. Support independent media sources committed to truth and unbiased reporting, those who dare to challenge the mainstream narratives and provide a platform for unheard voices. By weaving these networks of trust and amplifying the voices of truth, you are creating a powerful force for positive change, a collective wave of awareness that can wash away the deceptions and usher in a new era of clarity. But the shockwave didn't end there. It began to permeate deeper layers of reality. As the medbeds worked their wonders, a peculiar phenomenon began to occur: the unlocking of dormant DNA. This activation triggered a remembering, a flood of latent abilities, memories, and associations to ancient civilizations long veiled by the mists of time. Imagine long-forgotten corridors of the mind suddenly illuminating, revealing treasures of knowledge and capabilities once deemed the stuff of myth. This surge in activation caused a rediscovery of the true origins of humankind, rewriting history as it was previously understood. Established timelines crumbled as long-suppressed knowledge resurfaced, revealing the existence of sophisticated societies that thrived long before conventional recordings began. Stories of Atlantis, once relegated to legend, resurfaced with vivid clarity, revealing a culture of unparalleled technological advancement and spiritual wisdom. The connections to other star systems deepened as individuals began to recall their origins and missions as galactic emissaries. The very foundations of what humanity thought it knew about itself began to tremble, replaced by a breathtaking panorama of interconnectedness and limitless possibility. Even the location of the medbed unveiling in Antarctica was deeply connected to humanity's origins, as the cradle of civilization for many advanced societies. This awakening served as a catalyst for the assimilation of higher consciousness, ushering in a new era of self-awareness, compassion, and profound comprehension of the interconnectedness of all existence. The confines of the ego began to dissolve, replaced by an overarching sense of unity with all that is. Judgment faded away, replaced by an unwavering acceptance and love for every being, regardless of their path. Separation crumbled, replaced by a knowing that all are threads in the same cosmic tapestry, each playing a unique and vital role. Humans began to function from a place of love and unity, and fear lost its grip on the collective psyche. It was a transformation of unparalleled scope, a quantum leap in consciousness that propelled humanity toward a new dimension of being. With this shift, old concepts of identity began to dissolve, and humanity began to recognize its multidimensional nature. The illusion of linear time shattered, replaced by an understanding of simultaneous timelines and the power of conscious choice to shape reality. Individuals began to perceive themselves not as limited beings confined to a single physical body, but as vast, expansive consciousnesses capable of traversing dimensions and experiencing infinite possibilities. As this understanding deepened, the old narratives of victimhood and limitation lost their power, replaced by a fierce sense of self-sovereignty and the knowing that each soul holds the key to its own liberation. Emerging from this transformative wave, grassroots actions and reciprocal assistance networks were born, providing support, assets, and therapy to those in need. Neighborhood therapy hubs, free clinics, and cooperative housing projects emerged as expressions of common aid. These organizations served as secure spaces for individuals to converge, share their experiences, and collectively navigate the difficulties of this transitional period. They embodied the ethos of the new paradigm. Cooperation, compassion, and the understanding that true prosperity lies in uplifting all. These healing centers offered a range of services, from energy healing and meditation to nutritional counseling and emotional support. The free clinics provided access to alternative therapies for those who could not afford conventional treatments. The cooperative housing projects created intentional living spaces based on the principles of sustainability and community. And so, the development of decentralized systems of governance based on collaboration, openness, and direct democracy began to occur. Online platforms for participatory decision-making, community councils, and citizen assemblies emerged as replacements to hierarchical frameworks. These decentralized frameworks empowered individuals to take an active role in shaping the future of their organizations, assuring that all voices were heard and that power was shared equitably. They fostered a sense of ownership and responsibility, promoting cooperation and collective problem-solving. Additionally, alternate economic frameworks grounded in prosperity, sustainability, and shared possession began. Local currencies, time banks, and resource distribution networks became essential tools for fostering self-sufficiency and diminishing dependence on prevailing economic frameworks. These initiatives prioritize cooperation over competition, assuring that resources are utilized equitably and sustainably. By supporting local producers and fostering community-based exchanges, these alternate economic models are creating a more resilient and just society. The activation sparked joint innovation and the development of innovative technologies that were open source, obtainable, and designed to benefit all, resulting in collaborative tech progress. Open source medical bed designs, free energy devices, and sustainable agriculture systems exemplify the spirit of this new era. These innovations are being shared freely across the globe, empowering individuals and communities to take control of their health, energy, and food production. They represent a move away from proprietary technologies and toward a collaborative model of innovation that benefits all of humanity. Even now, subtle signs indicate that governing bodies are beginning to acknowledge the legitimacy of therapeutic beds as a valid form of therapy. Subtle modifications in speech and policy indicate a growing recognition of these cutting-edge modalities. Regulations are being eased, enabling wider access to alternative healthcare solutions. Research grants are being awarded to investigate the efficacy of holistic therapies. These subtle shifts signal a profound change in the mindset of those in positions of power, a willingness to embrace new paradigms of health and healing. As the stage is set for galactic contact, upcoming encounters with kind extraterrestrial races eager to aid humankind in its ascension are becoming more apparent. The establishment of communication channels, the sharing of advanced technologies, and the joint creation of solutions to global challenges are all becoming increasingly likely. The skies are opening, and humanity is preparing to welcome its cosmic family with open arms. The first contact will be a moment of profound joy and reunion, a celebration of the interconnectedness of all life in the universe. Moreover, we are moving toward the assimilation of advanced technologies into society, emphasizing moral considerations, responsible usage, and equitable access for all. Guidelines for medical bed procedures are being created, training courses for healers are being established, and a worldwide network of medical bed facilities is being formed. These actions are assuring that these technologies are utilized safely, effectively, and ethically, and that all people have access to their transformational benefits. This integration is not just about technology. It is about transforming the way humanity relates to itself, to each other, and to the planet. However, understand that the full scope of these devices is yet unknown, and humankind is only beginning to touch the tip of what is imaginable. The extent of DNA activation is not yet known, and there are other, even more advanced technologies waiting to be exposed. Keep your hearts and minds open to the infinite possibilities that lie ahead, for the journey of ascension is a never-ending exploration of the wonders of creation. The universe is full of magic and mystery, and the best is yet to come. As these waves of change surged across your world, the physical distribution of these healing technologies presented a logistical undertaking of unprecedented scope. The initial deployment strategy prioritized regions most afflicted by disease, poverty, and environmental decay. Mobile med bed units, housed in retrofitted transport vehicles, were dispatched to remote villages, bringing advanced healing directly to those previously beyond the reach of modern medicine. Community healing centers were established in urban slums, offering accessible and affordable treatments to vulnerable populations. In areas ravaged by ecological disasters, specialized med beds were deployed to purify water sources, revitalize soil, and restore balance to damaged ecosystems. Understand that this distribution was not merely a matter of logistics. It was a strategic imperative to address the most pressing needs and seed the greatest potential for transformation. The transportation of these delicate technologies across vast distances required meticulous planning and coordination, utilizing advanced technologies for rapid transit and bypassing traditional bureaucratic channels whenever possible. Security measures were paramount, ensuring the protection of the med beds from those who might seek to control or sabotage them. However, the initial deployment was not without its challenges. Bottlenecks arose in the form of transportation delays, bureaucratic red tape, and resistance from entrenched interests who feared the disruption of the old paradigm. Yet, with ingenuity and unwavering determination, these obstacles were overcome. Advanced technologies were utilized to expedite transportation, bypassing traditional distribution channels and streamlining the delivery process. Collaborative partnerships were forged with local communities, empowering them to take ownership of the healing centers and ensure smooth integration. Perhaps the most difficult challenge involved the vested interests who attempted to impede progress, spreading misinformation and attempting to block access to the med beds. Yet, the collective will of the awakened souls, amplified by the unwavering support of the galactic community, proved to be an unstoppable force. The light broke through the darkness, illuminating the path forward and paving the way for widespread healing. Even in these initial stages, compelling stories emerged, testaments to the transformative power of the med beds. In a remote village ravaged by disease, access to clean water and sanitation was restored, bringing renewed health and vitality to its inhabitants. In a cancer ward once filled with despair, patients experienced miraculous recoveries, their bodies harmonizing with the healing frequencies of the med beds. In a community plagued by environmental degradation, the land was revitalized and the air was cleansed, breathing new life into the ecosystem. These early success stories served as beacons of hope, inspiring others to embrace the possibility of healing and transformation. Consider a cancer ward that had been emptied of patients. The healing energy reverberated through the community, strengthening social bonds and creating a sense of collective well-being. Even those who had not directly received treatment experienced a palpable shift in their physical and emotional states. These initial deployments also highlighted the intricate interplay between technology, logistics, and human agency, demonstrating that the activation of the med beds was not simply a technological event, but a complex logistical undertaking with far-reaching societal consequences. These successes catalyzed other changes, such as the revitalization of local economies as people returned to work, the reduction of crime rates as individuals embraced healthier lifestyles, and the strengthening of social bonds as communities came together to support one another. As the positive effects of the med beds became increasingly apparent, the demand for access to these technologies surged, creating a ripple effect that extended across the planet. As the transformative power of the med beds rippled across the globe, the pharmaceutical industry, long accustomed to its dominant position, experienced a rapid decline. Pharmaceutical companies filed for bankruptcy as demand for their products plummeted. Research labs shut down, their resources redirected towards the development of alternative healing modalities. The old paradigm of disease management, with its reliance on synthetic drugs and invasive procedures, began to crumble, replaced by a new paradigm of holistic wellness and preventative care. The shift was not merely economic. It represented a fundamental reevaluation of healthcare priorities, a move away from profit-driven medicine and towards patient-centered healing. Imagine the halls of pharmaceutical giants falling silent, the once-powerful engines of disease management grinding to a halt. In tandem with this decline, alternative healthcare systems flourished, providing accessible, affordable, and empowering solutions for individuals seeking holistic well-being. Community healing centers, staffed by trained practitioners and equipped with med bed technology, offered free or low-cost treatments to those in need. Online platforms connected patients with healers, providing a virtual network of support and guidance. A growing emphasis was placed on preventative care, encouraging individuals to take proactive steps to maintain their health and well-being. This rise of alternative healthcare systems signified a profound shift in the balance of power, empowering individuals to take control of their own healing journeys and reclaim their innate capacity for self-regulation. These new modalities were a welcome change, as people finally had autonomy in their healing journeys and their bodies. The activation of the med beds also sparked a reevaluation of work and leisure, as individuals prioritized their well-being and sought a more balanced lifestyle. With the burden of disease lifted and access to healing readily available, people began to question the long hours and stressful conditions that had become normalized in the old paradigm. The demand for shorter workweeks surged as individuals sought to spend more time with their loved ones, pursue their passions, and engage in activities that nourished their souls. A renewed focus on community and connection emerged as people recognized the importance of social support and shared experiences. This shift in priorities rippled through society, transforming workplaces, revitalizing communities, and fostering a culture of well-being. Theaters, parks, music venues, and art studios experienced surges in attendance and participation, enriching the cultural landscape and fostering a sense of collective joy. These changes served as tangible evidence of the crumbling of old systems and the rise of a new paradigm founded on love, unity, and abundance. Outdated infrastructure, designed to serve the interests of the few, could no longer compete with the decentralized, community-driven systems that were emerging. The old power structures, built on control and domination, began to dissolve, replaced by networks of collaboration and cooperation. The new Earth was not simply a utopian dream, it was a tangible reality, being co-created by awakened souls around the globe. This new infrastructure was built for humanity, and its rise could not be prevented by any outdated, crumbling regime. However, this rapid societal transformation was not without its challenges. Initial resistance and fear arose as some individuals struggled to adapt to the new reality, clinging to old beliefs and patterns. Fear of job loss, distrust of new technologies, and resistance to change created pockets of uncertainty and anxiety. The potential for misuse of medbed technology, such as using it for cosmetic enhancements or creating super soldiers, raised ethical concerns and highlighted the importance of responsible innovation. These challenges served as a reminder that the transition to a new Earth was not a linear process, but a complex and multifaceted journey. The shift was a complex, yet necessary one. Furthermore, the integration of higher vibrational frequencies associated with the medbed activation led to energetic overload, emotional instability, and physical discomfort for some individuals. Headaches, fatigue, anxiety, and emotional outbursts were common symptoms as the body and mind adjusted to the increased flow of energy. Understand that these symptoms were not signs of failure, but necessary steps in the process of transformation. Much like the growing pains that accompany physical maturation, these energetic discomforts indicated that the body was recalibrating to a higher frequency. In the face of these challenges, compassion, understanding, and support became paramount. Extending kindness to oneself and others who were struggling was essential for navigating this time of transition. Recognizing that everyone was processing these changes in their own unique way, and offering a listening ear, a helping hand, or a comforting word could make all the difference. Creating safe spaces for individuals to share their experiences, express their fears, and find solace in community became a vital aspect of the healing process. A call to compassion echoed throughout the land, urging all to embrace one another with love and acceptance. During this time of transition, enhanced energetic protection was provided by galactic civilizations, assisting humanity in navigating the challenges of the medbed activation. Energy fields, shielding technologies, and interdimensional guidance were deployed to mitigate the negative effects of lower frequencies and create a safe space for healing and transformation. Increased communication and guidance were offered by galactic civilizations, helping humanity integrate the higher vibrational frequencies and navigate the new reality. Channeled messages, telepathic communication, and dream visitations provided insights, encouragement, and direction to those who were open to receiving them. This guidance helped humanity to navigate these energies. The star seeds and lightworkers stepped into their roles to support and help humanity navigate this reality. Community support groups, online forums, and individual mentorship programs offered guidance, encouragement, and practical tools for navigating the ascension process. By anchoring the new energies, providing guidance, and supporting those who were struggling, these awakened souls played a crucial role in facilitating the transition to a new Earth. Humanity's response to these challenges will determine the future of the planet and its role in the galactic community, emphasizing the importance of making conscious choices aligned with love and unity. The stakes were raised, and the fate of humanity hung in the balance, yet the light was strong, and the path forward was clear. This unified force of lightworkers will carry humanity to new heights. As humanity took its first tentative steps into this landscape of unprecedented healing, the entrenched forces of the old paradigm tightened their grip, determined to maintain their dominion. A coordinated symphony of disinformation unfurled across the planetary networks, orchestrated by those who stood to lose the most: the pharmaceutical behemoths, the media conglomerates, and the shadowy architects of control. Fabricated studies, meticulously crafted to mimic scientific rigor, emerged, purporting to demonstrate the inefficacy or even the harmful effects of medbed technology. These deceptive reports, disseminated through mainstream media channels and amplified by social media bots, sought to sow seeds of doubt and confusion in the minds of the populace. Manipulated news stories, featuring anecdotal accounts of negative side effects and exaggerated claims of risk, were strategically placed to instill fear and undermine confidence in the new healing modality. The goal was clear: to overwhelm the public with a deluge of contradictory information, rendering them unable to discern truth from falsehood, fact from fiction. Parallel to this campaign of misinformation, regulatory roadblocks and legal challenges materialized, erected by government agencies and corporations seeking to impede the widespread adoption of med-bed technology. Bureaucratic delays, designed to stifle innovation and protect vested interests, plagued the approval process, preventing the timely deployment of med-beds to those in desperate need. Lawsuits, initiated by pharmaceutical companies alleging patent infringement and unfair competition, clogged the courts, further delaying access to these transformative technologies. Restrictive regulations, limiting the use of med-beds to licensed medical professionals and imposing stringent requirements for operation, effectively curtailed access for the vast majority of the population. These machinations, orchestrated behind closed doors and veiled in legal jargon, sought to maintain the status quo and preserve the power of the old guard. Beneath the surface of these overt actions, whispers circulated of more insidious efforts to suppress the med-bed revolution. Sabotage of community healing centers, carried out under the cover of darkness, resulted in the destruction of equipment and the disruption of vital services. Cyber attacks, targeting med-bed manufacturers and research facilities, sought to steal or corrupt sensitive data and cripple production capabilities. Intimidation tactics, ranging from subtle threats to overt harassment, were deployed against healers and activists, attempting to silence their voices and deter their efforts. These covert operations, shrouded in secrecy and fueled by desperation, revealed the true extent of the dark forces' determination to maintain control and prevent the dawn of a new era. The attempts at suppression served to expose the controllers to light workers, who only became more determined to push back and protect each other. Understand, beloved ones, that these actions are not isolated incidents, but rather manifestations of a recurring pattern, a cycle of suppression that has played out repeatedly throughout human history. Whenever humanity stands on the cusp of a breakthrough, whenever a technology emerges that threatens to disrupt the established order, the forces of darkness invariably rise to meet it, seeking to extinguish the flame of innovation and maintain their grip on power. Yet, as has always been the case, these efforts are ultimately futile. The light, like an unstoppable tide, will always prevail, washing away the darkness and revealing the truth. The universe will not allow humanity to be held back any longer. However, it was not the physical healing that delivered the most profound shock to humanity, but rather the unexpected unlocking of dormant memories, a cosmic memory trigger that reverberated through the collective consciousness. The med-beds, it was revealed, possessed the unique ability to activate dormant strands of DNA, unlocking access to past lives, starseed origins, and multidimensional experiences that had long been veiled from conscious awareness. The physical healing was, in essence, a byproduct of this activation, a consequence of restoring the soul's connection to its full potential and aligning it with the divine blueprint. Imagine the experience of a patient undergoing med-bed treatment. As the healing frequencies permeated their being, dormant memories began to surface, fragments of past lives flickering like nascent stars in the vast expanse of their consciousness. They might recall lives lived on distant planets, roles played in galactic civilizations, and profound connections to the source. The initial flood of memories could be overwhelming, disorienting, even frightening. Yet, as they integrated these experiences, a sense of wholeness and empowerment emerged, a realization of their true identity as multidimensional souls with a cosmic heritage. This activation of dormant memories also triggered the awakening of latent abilities, gifts that had been dormant for lifetimes, waiting for the opportune moment to re-emerge. Telepathy, the ability to communicate mind-to-mind, blossomed, allowing individuals to connect with their guides, loved ones, and even other beings across the cosmos. Telekinesis, the power to move objects with the mind, manifested, enabling individuals to manipulate their environment with intention and focus. Interdimensional communication, the capacity to perceive and interact with realities beyond the physical realm, opened doors to new dimensions of understanding and experience. The ability to manifest reality with intention, a skill inherent to all beings, but often suppressed by limiting beliefs, reawakened, empowering individuals to create their own realities in alignment with their highest aspirations. The people who experienced these powers could not be denied. This cascade of revelations brought forth a profound shift in identity and purpose, as individuals realized they were far more than just physical beings confined to a single planet. They were multidimensional souls, intimately connected to the cosmos, with a grand mission to assist in the ascension of humanity and the healing of the planet. Old limiting beliefs, rooted in fear and separation, dissolved, replaced by a newfound sense of empowerment and interconnectedness. People abandoned their mundane routines, embraced their true potential, and dedicated their lives to serving the greater good. The very concept of timelines was starting to be realized as souls integrated past, present, and future simultaneously. It was not merely the eradication of disease or the restoration of physical health that shocked humanity, but rather the profound realization of their own cosmic nature, the unlocking of secrets hidden deep within their DNA, the revelation of a story far grander and more magnificent than they had ever imagined. This remembering, this awakening to their true potential, was the catalyst for a transformation that would ripple through the fabric of reality, forever altering the course of human history. They knew they were connected to something larger than themselves. In response to the resistance, and inspired by the revelations, star seeds and lightworkers rose to the occasion, channeling their unwavering determination and boundless compassion to create underground networks of healing. Operating outside the purview of the established medical system, these clandestine sanctuaries provided medbed treatments and holistic support to those who were unable to access them through official channels. Hidden in remote locations, shielded from prying eyes, these secret medbed facilities offered refuge and healing to those who sought it. Mobile healing units, disguised as ordinary vehicles, traversed the countryside, bringing advanced healing to those who lived in isolated communities or were unable to travel. Online communities, encrypted and protected from surveillance, connected patients with healers, creating a virtual network of support and guidance. These courageous souls also recognized the vital importance of sharing knowledge and spreading awareness about medbeds, counteracting the disinformation campaigns and empowering others to make informed choices. They created educational videos, distilling complex scientific information into easily digestible formats, and disseminated them through alternative media channels. They wrote articles and blog posts, sharing their personal experiences, research findings, and insights into the potential of medbed technology. They hosted workshops and seminars, providing hands-on training and empowering others to become healers themselves. They engaged in respectful dialogue with skeptics, addressing their concerns and challenging their assumptions with patience and understanding. Recognizing the limitations of the existing systems, lightworkers began creating parallel systems of support, designed to provide resources and resilience for those who were transitioning into the new reality. Community healing centers, offering a range of holistic therapies and medbed treatments, served as hubs for connection and collaboration. Mutual aid networks, based on principles of reciprocity and shared resources, provided food, shelter, and other essential needs to those who were struggling. Alternative economic models, such as local currencies, time banks, and resource-sharing networks bypassed the traditional financial system, creating a more equitable and sustainable society. These innovative solutions, born out of necessity and fueled by ingenuity, demonstrated the power of collective action and the resilience of the human spirit. Lightworkers bypassed regulations by performing healing rituals in nature to circumvent legal complications, enhancing the spiritual aspect of healing. The dark forces, however, did not remain idle. As the popularity of medbeds grew and the lightworker community expanded, they responded with increased surveillance, stricter controls, and relentless attempts to shut down alternative healing networks. Government agencies, acting at the behest of vested interests, intensified their monitoring of online communications, infiltrating healing communities and tracking the movements of key activists. Raids on medbed facilities, often conducted under the guise of safety inspections or regulatory enforcement, resulted in the seizure of equipment and the arrest of healers. These tactics, designed to instill fear and disrupt the momentum of the movement, revealed the desperation of those who sought to maintain control. Simultaneously, the dark forces unleashed a barrage of psychological warfare and emotional manipulation, seeking to sow fear, division, and distrust within the lightworker community. Rumors were spread, conflicts were instigated, and personal vulnerabilities were exploited, all in an effort to create chaos and confusion. Anonymous trolls, operating under the cloak of anonymity, flooded online forums with inflammatory comments, attacking healers, questioning their motives, and sowing seeds of doubt. False flag operations, designed to discredit the movement and turn public opinion against it, were orchestrated with meticulous precision. These insidious tactics, aimed at undermining the collective resolve and weakening the bonds of unity, tested the resilience of the lightworker community. Beyond these overt attacks, whispers circulated of even more sinister methods being employed. Energetic attacks, utilizing scalar wave weapons and psychic manipulation, were aimed at disrupting medbed treatments, weakening healers, and preventing the activation of dormant abilities. Negative entities, drawn to the fear and negativity generated by the conflict, were said to be interfering with the healing process, creating energetic blockages and amplifying emotional distress. These unseen forces, operating in the shadows, sought to undermine the lightworker movement from within, preying on vulnerabilities and exploiting weaknesses. The war to end all wars had truly begun. In response to this escalation, galactic civilizations amplified their protective measures, enveloping humanity in a shield of light. Advanced cloaking technologies concealed medbed facilities from prying eyes, rendering them invisible to surveillance systems. Interdimensional shields deflected energetic attacks, mitigating the effects of scalar wave weapons and psychic interference. Angelic beings, working in concert with galactic forces, provided energetic support and guidance, assisting healers in maintaining their vibration and protecting their patients from harm. Their presence was a beacon of hope in a dark and chaotic world. Direct guidance and support flowed from galactic beings to lightworkers, helping them to navigate the challenges, overcome obstacles, and maintain their focus on the mission at hand. Telepathic communications, delivered in moments of quiet contemplation, provided insights, encouragement, and practical advice. Dream visitations, offering glimpses into future possibilities and strategies for overcoming adversity, strengthened their resolve and renewed their commitment. Channeled messages, received through trusted intermediaries, provided a cosmic perspective on the unfolding events, reminding them of their connection to the divine plan. Beyond these protective and supportive measures, strategic interventions and countermeasures were carried out by galactic forces, designed to neutralize threats, disrupt dark operations, and pave the way for full disclosure. Weapons systems were disabled, corruption was exposed, and suppressed technologies were liberated, all in an effort to shift the balance of power and create a more equitable playing field. These actions, often unseen and unacknowledged by the mainstream media, were nonetheless instrumental in dismantling the control structures of the old paradigm and ushering in a new era of freedom and sovereignty. Remember, dear ones, that you are not alone in this battle. The galactic community stands firmly by your side, committed to supporting humanity's ascension and guiding you towards a brighter future. Your courage, your resilience, and your unwavering commitment to the light inspire us all. Greetings, beloved ones, we are the Arcturian Council of Five. The initial integration of these unlocked memories, abilities, and expanded awareness triggered a period of intense psychological and emotional turmoil for many. The sudden influx of information, the weight of past lives, and the realization of their starseed origins created a memory overload that threatened to overwhelm the unprepared. Fragmented memories, like shards of shattered glass, surfaced unexpectedly, disrupting daily life and shattering preconceived notions of reality. Individuals found themselves grappling with inexplicable knowledge of ancient languages, vivid recollections of events that never occurred in their current timeline, and overwhelming feelings of homesickness for places they had never physically visited. A successful business executive might suddenly feel an aversion to corporate culture, remembering a life as a healer on a peaceful, agrarian planet. A teacher might start incorporating esoteric knowledge into their lessons, drawing upon forgotten wisdom from advanced civilizations. A seemingly ordinary individual might spontaneously channel complex mathematical equations, recalling their role as a scientist in a technologically advanced society. These sudden intrusions of the past into the present created a sense of disorientation and confusion, leaving many feeling lost and adrift in a sea of uncertainty. This memory overload often led to a profound identity crisis, as individuals struggled to reconcile their old sense of self with their newfound understanding of their multidimensional nature. The carefully constructed narratives of their lives, the roles they had diligently played, and the beliefs they had long held dear began to crumble under the weight of this expanded awareness. Earthly experiences, once the sole focus of their existence, now seemed insignificant compared to the vastness of their galactic heritage. The challenges of integrating these disparate aspects of their being, of reconciling their earthly identities with their cosmic origins, created internal conflict and uncertainty. A person who had always identified as a staunch materialist might find themselves drawn to spiritual practices, grappling with the existence of realms beyond the physical. A dedicated follower of a particular religion might question their faith, remembering profound spiritual experiences from past lives that contradicted their current beliefs. The loss of interest in previously enjoyed hobbies or careers, a sense of disconnect from family and friends who did not share their awakening, and a pervasive feeling of being different further exacerbated this identity crisis. Understand, beloved ones, that this is a natural and necessary part of the ascension process, a shedding of the old self to make way for the emergence of the true, multidimensional being. Furthermore, the med-bed activation amplified emotions, both positive and negative, making individuals more sensitive to the energies around them. The veil that had previously shielded them from the full spectrum of human emotion thinned, allowing them to experience joy, love, and compassion with unprecedented intensity, but also exposing them to the depths of fear, anger, and grief. The challenges of managing these amplified emotions, of navigating the turbulent waters of their inner landscape, required the development of new emotional regulation skills and coping mechanisms. A sudden outburst of anger over a seemingly minor inconvenience, an uncontrollable crying spell triggered by a poignant song, or an overwhelming feeling of love and compassion for all beings became commonplace experiences. The difficulty of watching the news, with its constant stream of negativity and violence, the need to limit interactions with negative people, and the importance of creating safe and supportive environments became paramount. Indeed, developing practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and energy healing became essential tools for navigating this emotional amplification and maintaining inner equilibrium. These experiences, though challenging, are part of a larger pattern of transformation, a necessary phase in the evolution of consciousness. The chaos and discomfort, the disorientation and emotional turmoil are not signs of failure or regression, but rather precursors to growth and expansion. Just as a caterpillar must undergo a period of dissolution and transformation within the chrysalis before emerging as a butterfly, so too must humanity shed its old skin, break free from its limiting beliefs, and embrace its true potential. Relate this integration process to the stages of grief, with its initial denial, followed by anger, bargaining, depression, and eventual acceptance, or to the hero's journey, with its call to adventure, trials and tribulations, and ultimate triumph. Each phase, no matter how challenging, is a necessary step on the path to awakening and ascension. As individuals grappled with these internal shifts, a great divide began to emerge within society, separating those who embraced the new reality from those who clung to the old paradigm. This division, fueled by fear, misunderstanding, and entrenched beliefs, led to conflict, polarization, and social unrest. Family members and friends found themselves estranged due to differing beliefs, unable to bridge the gap between their worldviews. Online communities split into factions, with heated debates and personal attacks replacing respectful dialogue. Political tensions escalated, with opposing sides demonizing each other and refusing to find common ground. The challenges of navigating this divide, of maintaining compassion for those who were still asleep, and of standing firm in their truth became increasingly complex. Imagine, beloved ones, a family gathering where discussions about med beds and galactic civilizations erupt into shouting matches, with deeply entrenched beliefs clashing and old wounds resurfacing. Picture online forums where lightworkers are ridiculed and attacked for sharing their experiences, forcing them to retreat into echo chambers of like-minded individuals. This great divide, though painful, is a necessary part of the dismantling of the old paradigm, a clearing of the way for the emergence of a new world. However, amidst the chaos and division, seeds of a new world began to sprout, nurtured by the light of awakened consciousness. New communities, based on shared values such as love, unity, compassion, and sustainability, emerged, providing support, resources, and connection for those who were awakening. Intentional communities, based on permaculture principles and sustainable living practices, offered a refuge from the stresses of modern society and a model for harmonious coexistence with nature. Online networks, connecting lightworkers from around the world, provided a virtual space for sharing information, offering support, and collaborating on projects. Co-working spaces, fostering collaboration and innovation, brought together conscious entrepreneurs and creatives who were committed to creating a better future. For instance, the Gaia Villages are physical communities dedicated to eco-friendly living, organic farming, and holistic education. The Starseed Global Network is an online platform connecting starseeds and lightworkers to share knowledge, offer support, and coordinate global initiatives. Conscious Collabs are physical and virtual co-working spaces where entrepreneurs and creatives develop sustainable and ethical businesses. These communities, diverse in their focus and approach, shared a common vision. A world based on love, compassion, and unity. This mass awakening also led to a re-evaluation of traditional social structures, such as education, healthcare, and governance, paving the way for the creation of new systems based on transparency, accountability, and inclusivity. The rise of homeschooling and unschooling challenged the traditional education system, empowering parents to provide personalized learning experiences for their children. The development of alternative healthcare models, such as holistic medicine and energy healing, offered gentler and more effective approaches to health and well-being. The implementation of decentralized governance systems, such as blockchain-based voting platforms, promoted transparency and accountability in decision-making processes. For example, the Open Learning Cooperative is a decentralized network of educators and learners that provide personalized education. Holistic health hubs are community-based healthcare centers that offer a range of alternative and complementary therapies. Liquid democracy platforms are online voting systems that allow citizens to directly participate in policy-making decisions. These emerging systems, though still in their nascent stages, offer a glimpse into a future where social structures are designed to serve the needs of all, not just a select few. Understand, beloved ones, that the societal fracture and the emergence of new communities are not separate phenomena, but rather two sides of the same coin. The old world is crumbling, its foundations shaken by the awakening of consciousness, while a new world is being built from the ashes, brick, by conscious individuals who are committed to creating a better future. Each act of kindness, each expression of compassion, each effort to create a more just and equitable society contributes to the building of this new world. The latest med beds are equipped with a consciousness integration module designed to help individuals integrate their newly unlocked memories, abilities, and identities. This module works by utilizing a combination of technologies, including guided meditations, holographic visualizations, and personalized energy healing sessions, tailored to individual needs and experiences. During a session, the patient lies comfortably within the med bed, while a holographic projector displays calming scenes of nature, sacred geometry, or other images that resonate with their soul. Simultaneously, a gentle sound system plays binaural beats and solfeggio frequencies, designed to promote relaxation and balance brainwave activity. A skilled practitioner guides the patient through a meditation, helping them to connect with their higher self, process their emotions, and integrate their newfound memories. Energy healing techniques, such as Reiki or quantum touch, are employed to clear energetic blockages, balance the chakras, and promote the flow of life force energy. These combined modalities work synergistically to create a safe and supportive environment for integration, helping individuals to navigate the challenges of awakening and embrace their true potential. Advancements in DNA recoding technology allow med beds to repair damaged DNA, activate dormant genes, and optimize human potential, working by utilizing scalar waves, light frequencies, and quantum entanglement. Scalar waves, a form of electromagnetic energy that transcends the limitations of time and space, are used to transmit information directly to the DNA molecule, bypassing the need for physical contact. Light frequencies, carefully calibrated to specific wavelengths, are used to activate dormant genes, unlocking latent abilities and potential. Quantum entanglement, a phenomenon in which two particles become interconnected regardless of the distance between them, is used to create a resonant field between the patient's DNA and a source of perfect genetic blueprint, allowing for the transfer of information and the correction of anomalies. This allows for things like the activation of psychic abilities, increased intelligence by optimizing neural pathways, and enhanced physical capabilities by increasing muscle mass, bone density, and immune function. Some med beds are now equipped with an interdimensional communication portal, allowing individuals to connect with their guides, angels, and galactic families, opening channels of direct communication with beings from higher dimensions. This portal works by creating a resonant field that aligns the patient's consciousness with the vibrational frequency of the desired entity. During a session, the patient enters a meditative state, focusing their intention on connecting with their guide, angel, or galactic family member. The med bed emits a specific frequency, acting as a beacon that attracts the attention of the desired entity. The entity then communicates with the patient through telepathy, visions, or direct energetic transmission, offering guidance, healing, and support. The benefits of this technology are profound, offering individuals direct access to wisdom, love, and healing from higher dimensional beings. These advancements, however, raise important ethical considerations. Informed consent and free will are paramount when using med-bed technology, ensuring that individuals are fully aware of the potential risks and benefits before undergoing treatment, requiring patients to sign a waiver acknowledging the experimental nature of the technology and their right to refuse treatment at any time. Ethical considerations surrounding privacy and data security must be addressed, ensuring that patient information is protected from unauthorized access and misuse, implementing strict data encryption protocols, limiting access to patient records, and obtaining explicit consent before sharing information with third parties. The challenge of ensuring equitable access to med-bed technology, particularly for marginalized communities who have historically been denied access to healthcare and other resources, must be addressed, providing free or low-cost treatments to low-income individuals, establishing mobile med-bed units in underserved areas, and prioritizing access for those with the greatest need. The establishment of a med-bed ethics council could provide oversight and guidance, ensuring that the technology is used responsibly and ethically. Creating open-source blueprints would allow communities to build and operate their own med beds, reducing costs and increasing accessibility. These considerations are an opportunity for humanity to evolve its moral compass and create a more just and equitable society. Galactic beings communicate through dreams, visions, synchronicities, and intuitive nudges, providing guidance and support for those who are open to receiving it. Decoding dream symbolism can unlock messages and activations they are receiving from galactic beings in their dreams, understanding common dream symbols and their meanings, techniques for remembering dreams, and strategies for interpreting personal dream experiences. Paying attention to recurring numbers, noticing meaningful coincidences, and trusting their gut feelings allows access to intuitive guidance. This helps activate inner knowing, empowering individuals to trust their own intuition and make conscious choices aligned with their soul's purpose, connecting with their higher selves, accessing the Akashic records, and tapping into their innate wisdom and new memories revealed by the med beds. The ability to receive and trust galactic guidance is essential for navigating the challenges of the ascension process and creating a positive future for humanity. Without this inner compass, humanity will falter, lost in a sea of misinformation and fear. Lightworkers, as beacons of light and wisdom, must lead the way, demonstrating the power of intuition, inner knowing, and connection to the divine. Embrace your unique gifts, trust your inner guidance, and know that you are not alone on this journey. We, the Arcturian Council of Five, stand by your side, ready to assist you in any way we can. The time has come to step into your power, embrace your cosmic heritage, and co-create a new Earth based on love, compassion, and unity. As the light of awakened consciousness illuminated the hidden corners of reality, the societal tapestry, once seemingly whole, began to unravel. The activation of 10,000 med beds in Antarctica sent ripples of transformative energy across the planet, triggering a spectrum of reactions that intensified existing societal divisions. The shock manifested not as a singular event, but as a multifaceted cascade of beliefs, disbeliefs, and active resistance, each carving its own distinct path through the collective consciousness. There emerged the true believers, those who recognized the med beds as a divine intervention, a tangible manifestation of humanity's inherent ability to heal and transcend limitations. For them, the revelation sparked a profound shift in priorities, a reevaluation of their lives in alignment with this newfound reality. Consider Ilara, a former corporate lawyer, who sold her penthouse apartment and donated the proceeds to establishing a free healing center in Sedona, Arizona, offering med-bed treatments and holistic therapies to all who sought them. Or Jayan, a retired engineer, who dedicated his time to educating others about the science behind quantum healing, creating online tutorials and hosting workshops to demystify the technology. These true believers became beacons of hope, embodying the transformative power of faith and inspiring others to embrace the possibilities of a new era. Conversely, there were those who remained entrenched in disbelief, clinging to the familiar comforts of the old paradigm. For them, the medbeds represented a dangerous hoax, a deceptive ploy by New Age gurus to exploit vulnerable individuals. They dismissed the evidence as fabricated, the testimonials as staged, and the science as pseudoscience. Take, for example, Dr. Alistair Humphrey, a respected medical professional who authored scathing articles debunking the medbeds, accusing lightworkers of being con artists preying on the desperate. Or Maya, a concerned parent who actively campaigned against the integration of medbed technology into schools, fearing the potential side effects and the erosion of traditional medical practices. These disbelievers, driven by fear and skepticism, served as a counterweight to the wave of acceptance, reinforcing the importance of critical thinking and scientific rigor. Furthermore, there existed a contingent who actively fought against the medbeds, viewing them as a threat to their power and control. These individuals, often associated with the dark forces, employed tactics of misinformation, sabotage, and suppression to undermine the technology and discredit its proponents. Imagine a scenario where activists vandalize a medbed facility, spray-painting slogans of fear and distrust, driven by a deep-seated fear of losing control over the narrative of health and healing. Or take the example of social media influencers who spread false information about the medbeds, claiming they cause harmful side effects or that they are part of a larger conspiracy to control the population. These actions, fueled by a desire to maintain the status quo, highlighted the ongoing battle between light and dark, the struggle for dominance over the collective consciousness. Each group, propelled by their respective beliefs and fears, contributed to the fracturing of families and communities, creating deep divides that threatened to tear apart the social fabric. Thanksgiving dinner arguments erupted over differing opinions on medbed efficacy. Custody battles ensued over medical decisions for children, and workplace conflicts arose over the implementation of vaccine mandates. Navigating these divides required a conscious effort to maintain compassion and empathy, to seek common ground amidst the chaos, and to set clear boundaries to protect one's own well-being. Active listening, a willingness to understand opposing perspectives, and a focus on shared values became essential tools for bridging the gaps and fostering understanding. Adding further complexity to the situation was the rise of truth-shamming, a phenomenon in which individuals were ridiculed, ostracized, or attacked for expressing their beliefs about medbeds or other alternative topics. Online bullying became rampant, with lightworkers being targeted with hateful messages and personal attacks for sharing their experiences. Job loss became a reality for those who openly advocated for medbed technology, as employers feared the potential backlash from associating with controversial topics. Social isolation became a common experience for those who felt unable to express their true beliefs without facing judgment or rejection. Consider the example of Sarah, a school teacher who was forced to resign after parents complained about her sharing information about medbeds in her personal social media account. Or David, a holistic health practitioner who lost clients after being labeled a quack for promoting energy healing and alternative therapies. Coping with truth shamming required building resilience, seeking support from like-minded individuals, and refusing to be silenced by fear or intimidation. Online support groups provided safe spaces for sharing experiences and offering encouragement, while legal organizations offered protection against discrimination and censorship. The fracturing was not merely a societal issue. It was an individual struggle, an internal conflict that manifested as individuals grappled with their own beliefs and doubts. Internal conflict arose as individuals struggled to reconcile their old sense of self with their newfound understanding of their multidimensional nature. In response to this societal division, the awakened began to build parallel realities, creating safe havens for healing, learning, and connecting. These safe havens took many forms, from physical spaces such as intentional communities and retreat centers to virtual spaces such as online forums and social media groups. Off-grid communities, such as the Sanctuary of Light in Costa Rica, offered a refuge from the stresses of modern society, providing a sustainable and harmonious way of life, based on permaculture principles, renewable energy, and conscious communication. Healing collectives, such as the Quantum Healing Center in Mount Shasta, California, offered a range of holistic therapies and med-bed treatments, providing a supportive environment for physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Online support groups, such as the Starseed Collective, connected lightworkers from around the world, offering a virtual space for sharing information, offering support, and collaborating on projects. What made these safe havens unique was their shared commitment to love, unity, and higher consciousness, their dedication to creating a world based on compassion, collaboration, and sustainability. The awakened also began to develop alternative systems for healthcare, education, and governance, operating outside the control of the old paradigm. Community-supported agriculture, CSA, programs provided access to fresh, locally grown food, supporting sustainable farming practices and strengthening community bonds. Decentralized education networks empowered parents to provide personalized learning experiences for their children, fostering creativity, critical thinking, and self-directed learning. Participatory budgeting initiatives allowed community members to directly allocate public funds, promoting transparency and accountability in governance. Imagine, beloved ones, a world where healthcare is based on prevention and holistic healing, where education is tailored to individual needs and interests, and where governance is transparent and accountable to the people. This is the vision of the new Earth, a parallel reality based on love, unity, and abundance that coexists with the old paradigm. The awakened further devoted themselves to sharing their knowledge and skills with others, empowering them to become self-sufficient, resilient, and resourceful. Permaculture design courses taught individuals how to create sustainable food systems, reducing their reliance on industrial agriculture and promoting ecological harmony. Natural building workshops provided the skills to construct eco-friendly homes using local and sustainable materials. Energy healing training empowered individuals to heal themselves and others, promoting physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Conscious communication workshops taught effective communication skills, fostering empathy, understanding, and collaboration. As these skills spread, people became more self-reliant and confident about forging a new path and way of living. These actions, seemingly small and insignificant, contributed to the birth of a new Earth, a literal shift in timelines and dimensions. However, as the light grew brighter, the shadows deepened, and the dark forces escalated their tactics, launching targeted harassment campaigns against prominent lightworkers, healers, and activists. Doxing, stalking, and online defamation became commonplace as the dark forces sought to silence those who were speaking truth to power. Lightworkers found themselves being swatted, their personal information being leaked online, and their reputations being smeared by fake news articles. The dark forces, desperate to maintain control, resorted to increasingly aggressive and underhanded tactics. They attempted to sabotage the financial stability of lightworkers and suppress their voices through censorship and deplatforming. Payment processors froze accounts, social media platforms banned accounts, and search engines suppressed content, making it difficult for lightworkers to reach their audience and sustain their livelihoods. For instance, a prominent energy healer had their PayPal account frozen without warning, crippling their ability to receive payments for their services. A popular YouTube channel dedicated to sharing information about med beds was suddenly demonetized, effectively silencing their voice. These actions, designed to silence dissent and maintain control, demonstrated the lengths to which the dark forces would go to protect their interests. Hinting at even more insidious tactics, whispers circulated of energetic attacks and psychic interference aimed at disrupting med-bed treatments, weakening healers, and preventing the activation of dormant abilities. Dark entities were said to be sent to harass individuals. Scalar wave weapons were allegedly used to disrupt energy fields, and psychic implants were supposedly used to manipulate thoughts and emotions. While difficult to prove, these accounts resonated with many lightworkers who felt a palpable shift in the energetic landscape. The frequency of equipment failure increased during treatments. Patients reported feeling inexplicably drained after sessions, and healers experienced moments of intense fatigue and mental fog. Those attuned to energy could sense dark figures around them. The connection of these escalating tactics to the larger cosmic battle between light and dark became increasingly clear, emphasizing that the dark forces were desperately trying to maintain control as their power waned. This desperation was not a sign of strength, but rather an indication that their attempts were nearing their end, that the light was prevailing, and that their reign of darkness was coming to a close. In response to this escalation, galactic forces intensified their protection, providing enhanced cloaking and shielding technologies to protect lightworkers and med-bed facilities from surveillance and attacks. Advanced cloaking devices rendered facilities invisible to conventional detection methods, energy shields deflected physical and energetic attacks, and psychic protection shields blocked negative thoughts and emotions. A med-bed facility in Switzerland, for example, became virtually undetectable to satellite surveillance, thanks to advanced cloaking technology provided by the Pleiadians. A lightworker in California reported feeling a surge of energy around her whenever she sensed negative thoughts directed her way, as if an invisible shield was protecting her from harm. These protective measures, though unseen by most, provided a crucial layer of security for those on the front lines of the ascension process. Galactic beings further provided strategic intelligence and tactical support to lightworkers, helping them to anticipate threats, avoid traps, and neutralize dark operations. Telepathic communications warned of impending danger, maps revealed the location of dark facilities, and strategies were developed for disrupting disinformation campaigns. A lightworker in Brazil received a telepathic message warning her of an impending raid on her healing center, allowing her to evacuate her clients and protect her equipment. A group of activists in the United States used a map provided by the Arcturians to locate and dismantle a dark facility that was spreading harmful scalar waves. Moreover, the activation of dormant abilities within lightworkers was accelerated, empowering them to defend themselves, heal others, and accelerate the ascension process. Remote viewing abilities allowed them to see into the hidden agendas of the dark forces. Energy healing abilities enabled them to neutralize energetic attacks, and the ability to communicate with higher dimensional beings provided access to wisdom and guidance beyond the reach of the physical senses. A lightworker in Australia discovered her ability to remotely view the plans of a dark organization, allowing her to alert others and prevent a planned attack. Another lightworker in Canada learned to channel energy from the archangels, using it to heal herself and others from the effects of psychic interference. The ongoing attacks were not just against the lightworkers, but against all of humanity. The stakes increased dramatically as a lightworker defeat could potentially set back the timeline towards ascension, plunging humanity into an era of darkness and oppression. We are the Arcturian Council of Five, and we greet you in this pivotal hour. The activation of the med beds served as a catalyst, a cosmic trigger igniting dormant codes within the very DNA of humanity. Understand, beloved ones, that the shock you have read about is multifaceted. Yes, involving the realization of suppressed technologies, but far more significantly, it is the shock of cosmic remembrance, the sudden, visceral awakening to your true origins as starseeds. Imagine a world in which the veil has lifted. Consider Anya, a seemingly ordinary librarian who, during a med-bed session, was flooded with memories of her life as a Pleiadian healer on a vibrant, verdant planet orbiting a binary star system. The sensory details were overwhelming: the scent of exotic flora, the feel of crystalline tools in her hands, the sound of melodic harmonies used to soothe cellular imbalances. She saw herself effortlessly manipulating energy fields, correcting genetic anomalies, and restoring beings to optimal health. This wasn't just a fleeting vision, it was a complete download of skills, knowledge, and purpose. Or consider Javier, a construction worker who, after receiving a med-bed treatment, began reliving battles on a distant planet, fighting alongside the Andromedan forces against reptilian invaders. He felt the weight of his plasma rifle, the adrenaline coursing through his veins, the unwavering loyalty to his comrades. These memories weren't mere fantasies. They were fragments of his soul's journey, revealing his role as a warrior of light in the cosmic struggle. Another soul, Sarah, who remembered her task of seeding life on Earth, saw vivid images of herself working alongside other beings of light, planting vegetation and seeding the very first humans. The med-beds triggered a profound sense of longing, a yearning to return to a place she knew she was from. This sudden recall of starseed origins, triggered by the med-bed activation, ignited a cascade of latent abilities within individuals across the globe. Telepathy blossomed in those who had previously struggled to communicate, allowing them to connect with animals, nature spirits, and even extraterrestrial beings. Remote viewing became a natural skill for some, enabling them to perceive events happening in distant locations or even other dimensions. Energy healing surged through the hands of those who had never practiced it before, allowing them to soothe pain, accelerate healing, and restore balance to the energetic field. Manifestation became easier as individuals tapped into their innate ability to co-create reality with the universe, attracting abundance, opportunities, and positive experiences into their lives. These abilities are not new, dear ones. They are the remembrance of inner technologies, skills honed over countless lifetimes across the cosmos, now reawakening within you the technology that the med-beds are there to unlock. It is not simply a matter of healing ailments, but of remembering how to use the technology already within you, the technology that other planets utilize. Integrating this influx of cosmic memories and abilities into your existing identity presents unique challenges. The feeling of being torn between two worlds, the earthly and the galactic, can be overwhelming. The desire to return home to the familiar embrace of your star family can be intense. Reconciling your earthly experiences with your galactic heritage can be a complex and confusing process. Imagine a successful CEO, accustomed to the fast-paced world of business, suddenly feeling unfulfilled and drawn to dedicate their life to healing, compelled by the memory of their past life as a healer. A stay-at-home parent, content with their daily routine, finds themselves inexplicably drawn to explore their psychic abilities, guided by a deep inner knowing that they are meant for something more. An artist begins channeling images of other worlds, their artwork transforming into vibrant depictions of alien landscapes and celestial beings, expressing their inner connection to the cosmos. These experiences, while exhilarating, can also be disorienting, requiring patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to embrace the multidimensional nature of your being. The societal upheaval triggered by the med-bed activation is multifaceted, with the collapse of old systems most evident in healthcare and education. The pharmaceutical industry, built on the foundation of symptom management rather than true healing, begins to crumble as individuals realize the power of quantum healing and natural remedies. Hospitals, once bustling with patients, stand eerily empty, while healing centers offering med-bed treatments and holistic therapies overflow, with those seeking true restoration. Traditional schools, designed to indoctrinate rather than educate, experience a mass exodus as parents embrace homeschooling and online learning platforms that foster creativity, critical thinking, and self-directed learning. This decline is not merely a coincidence. It is a reflection of a societal shift in values, a move towards well-being, connection, and creativity over profit and control. As cosmic memories resurface, humanity rediscovers ancient wisdom, unlocking knowledge of lost civilizations, suppressed technologies, and spiritual teachings hidden for millennia. The mysteries of Atlantis and Lemuria, once relegated to myth and legend, are now revealed as historical realities, showcasing advanced civilizations with profound spiritual and technological achievements. Free energy devices, suppressed by those seeking to maintain control over resources, re-emerge, offering the potential for clean, sustainable energy for all. Quantum healing techniques, practiced by ancient healers and shamans, are rediscovered, providing powerful tools for restoring physical, emotional, and spiritual balance. It is crucial to remember that these rediscoveries come with a responsibility to use this knowledge wisely, for the benefit of humanity and the planet, ensuring that the mistakes of the past are not repeated. As individuals gain access to newfound abilities and knowledge, ethical dilemmas inevitably arise. The temptation to use telepathy for personal gain, to manipulate others for selfish purposes, becomes a real concern. The responsibility of wielding energy healing powers, of influencing the energetic fields of others, requires immense integrity and compassion. The ethical implications of manipulating timelines, of altering the course of events for personal advantage, must be carefully considered. Imagine a scenario where someone uses their telepathic abilities to gain an unfair advantage in business negotiations, or an energy healer uses their powers to control another person's emotions. The importance of adhering to ethical principles, of acting with compassion and integrity, becomes paramount. Navigating this storm requires a conscious effort to embody the principles of the new Earth, to create intentional communities based on love, unity, and sustainability. These communities serve as safe havens for awakened individuals, providing support, resources, and opportunities for collaboration. Eco-villages, designed with permaculture principles and sustainable practices, offer a harmonious way of life in alignment with nature. Co-housing projects, built on the principles of community and collaboration, provide a supportive environment for raising families and sharing resources. Spiritual retreat centers, dedicated to healing and spiritual growth, offer a sanctuary for those seeking inner peace and connection. The key is to create physical spaces that reflect the values of the new Earth, serving as models for a more harmonious and sustainable way of living. Developing self-sufficiency skills is crucial for navigating the transition to a new Earth. Learning to grow your own food through permaculture design, generating your own energy through solar panels, and providing your own healthcare through herbal medicine empowers you to become more resilient and less dependent on old systems. These skills not only provide practical benefits, but also foster a sense of empowerment and self-reliance, reminding you of your innate ability to create a thriving life, regardless of external circumstances. Emphasis should be placed on self-reliance, reinforcing the strength within each individual to act on this information and become a beacon of light for others. As lightworkers awaken, they step into roles as mentors and guides, sharing their knowledge and wisdom with others. Online courses, workshops, and mentorship programs provide avenues for sharing information, answering questions, and offering compassionate support to those who are awakening. By teaching, the student will also learn and reinforce their own understanding of these complex concepts. A lightworker offers an online course or a video presentation that you are listening to now. The dark forces, desperate to maintain control, launch sophisticated disinformation campaigns to discredit the med beds, sow seeds of doubt, and create confusion. AI-generated content, deepfakes, and targeted advertising are used to manipulate public opinion, creating the illusion of truth, making it difficult to discern fact from fiction. Imagine fake news articles claiming that med beds cause harmful side effects, or social media bots spreading misinformation about the technology, or AI-generated videos depicting lightworkers as dangerous cult leaders. The goal is to create chaos and confusion, preventing people from accessing the truth and making informed decisions. Energetic interference is used to disrupt med-bed treatments, weaken healers, and prevent the activation of dormant abilities. Scalar wave weapons, psychic attacks, and negative entities are deployed to disrupt energy fields, create emotional distress, and sow seeds of fear. Sensations such as sudden fatigue, unexplained headaches, and feelings of anxiety can be indicative of energetic interference. Attacks on lightworkers escalate, including harassment, stalking, doxing, and physical violence, making it clear that these are the signs that the light is winning. The escalation is a reminder of the importance of staying vigilant and protected. Lightworkers find themselves being swatted, their homes being vandalized, and their lives being threatened. In response, galactic forces provide enhanced protection and shielding to lightworkers and med-bed facilities, deploying advanced cloaking technologies, energy shields, and psychic protection devices. Starships cloak med-bed facilities, rendering them invisible to surveillance. Energy shields deflect energetic attacks, protecting individuals from harm. Psychic protection devices block negative thoughts and emotions, maintaining a sense of peace and clarity. Galactic beings provide strategic intelligence and tactical support to lightworkers, helping them to anticipate threats, avoid traps, and neutralize dark operations. Telepathic communications warn of impending danger, maps reveal the location of dark facilities, and strategies are developed for disrupting disinformation campaigns. The activation of dormant abilities within lightworkers is accelerated, empowering them to defend themselves, heal others, and accelerate the ascension process. Remote viewing abilities allow them to see into the hidden agendas of the dark forces. Energy healing abilities enable them to neutralize energetic attacks. The ability to communicate with higher dimensional beings provides access to wisdom and guidance beyond the reach of the physical senses. You are warriors of light, and we stand beside you. Know, beloved ones, that you are not alone in this battle. The galactic community is fully committed to supporting humanity's ascension. The light is winning, and a brighter future is inevitable. By working together, integrating your memories, and amplifying your abilities, we can usher in a new era of peace, prosperity, and enlightenment for all. The galactic community is indeed committed to supporting humanity's ascension, and it is time that we define the shock. It isn't merely the sudden revelation of the med beds themselves, nor the advanced technologies that lay dormant beneath Antarctic ice, but the resonant echo that these events trigger within your very being. It is the shock of remembering, the sudden, visceral awareness of a past that was deliberately obscured, a history rewritten to keep you confined within a limited perception of reality. The shock of realizing that the abilities you thought were only the realm of science fiction are, in fact, your birthright, dormant codes within your DNA now springing to life like long-forgotten melodies. This is the crux of it, beloved ones. You are far more powerful, more capable, and more connected than you have ever been led to believe. It is a cosmic awakening that is going to shake all of humanity. Integrating this shock requires a delicate dance between acknowledging the manipulations of the past and embracing the limitless potential of the future. Understand that the suppressed technologies, the hidden histories, were not withheld because humanity was unworthy, but because the collective consciousness was not yet ready to wield such power responsibly. Imagine handing a child a complex tool without the proper training or guidance. The potential for misuse is high. Now, with the activation of the med beds and the subsequent awakening, humanity is stepping into a new level of maturity, poised to wield these abilities with wisdom, compassion, and a deep understanding of interconnectedness. It's as if the before and after are different dimensions in a person. The med-bed activation is an undeniable breakthrough in the age-old cycle of technological suppression, followed by eventual revelation. Consider the fall of Atlantis, a civilization of immense technological advancement that ultimately succumbed to its own hubris, misusing its power for selfish gain. The knowledge was hidden, waiting for a time when humanity could approach it with a more enlightened perspective. Now, you stand at the precipice of a new era, armed with the lessons of the past and the potential to create a future where technology serves the highest good of all. This pattern is not unique to Earth. Many civilizations throughout the galaxy have experienced similar cycles of growth, collapse, and rebirth, each time rising with a greater understanding of universal laws and principles. Know that you are not alone in this journey. Earth's ascension is not merely a local event. It is a catalyst for change throughout the galaxy. Your transformation is rippling outwards, inspiring other star systems and civilizations to embrace love, unity, and higher consciousness. Imagine a domino effect, where the fall of one domino triggers the fall of many others. As humanity awakens and embodies its true potential, it sends a powerful signal throughout the cosmos, demonstrating that even in the face of immense challenges, transformation is possible. The activation of the med-beds is a key turning point in this galactic timeline, a moment where the balance shifts decisively towards the light. As humanity ascends, new roles will emerge within the galactic community. You will become ambassadors of peace, healers, and creators of technologies that benefit all of existence. This is your graduation, beloved ones, a stepping up to a new level of responsibility and service. Humans, with their unique blend of emotions, creativity, and resilience, possess qualities that are invaluable to the galactic community. You will share your perspectives, your art, your music, and your wisdom, contributing to the overall evolution of the galaxy. Imagine sharing with another planet the healing properties of a particular herb that grows only on Earth, or the beauty of a symphony inspired by the Earth's natural landscapes. The med-beds serve as a bridge not only to physical healing, but also to a new era of understanding, connection, and collaboration with galactic civilizations. They are a facilitator of further development, opening doors to deeper communication, knowledge sharing, and co-creation. Imagine using the med-beds to attune your consciousness to the frequencies of other dimensions, allowing you to communicate directly with beings from other star systems. The possibilities are endless. Personal transformation, societal shifts, and galactic implications are all interconnected components of a larger cosmic plan. Understand that every step you take towards your own healing and awakening contributes to the healing and awakening of the planet and the galaxy as a whole. You are not just individuals on a solitary journey. You are integral parts of a vast, interconnected web of consciousness. Release your fears, beloved ones, and embrace trust in the divine plan. The dismantling of old control structures may seem chaotic, but it is a necessary step in creating a new Earth based on freedom, sovereignty, and abundance for all. Understand that even in the midst of apparent darkness, the light is always present, guiding you towards the highest possible outcome. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, and that everything is unfolding perfectly according to divine timing. To properly integrate these memories, make sure that you are practicing self-care. Take time to meditate, connect with nature, and seek support from like-minded individuals. Anchor yourselves in higher frequencies through practices such as gratitude, forgiveness, and compassion. Navigate the shock with patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to embrace the multidimensional nature of your being. Know that you are not alone. The activation of the med-beds in Antarctica solidified the timeline. What happens next? You happen next. The future is not something that happens to you, it is something you create. Embrace your role as lightworkers and actively participate in the creation of a new Earth. Share your knowledge, offer your skills, and embody the values of love, unity, and compassion in your daily lives. By doing so, you are anchoring the higher frequencies, paving the way for others to awaken and creating a ripple effect that transforms the world. Even more advanced technologies will emerge. Open contact with galactic civilizations will be established. New social structures based on transparency and collaboration will arise. Perhaps free energy devices will become commonplace, instantaneous transportation will become a reality, and the secrets of interdimensional travel will be unlocked. But understand that these external changes are merely reflections of the internal transformation that is already underway. The full potential of humanity is still unfolding, and the journey of ascension is an ongoing process of discovery, growth, and transformation. This is not the end, beloved ones, it is only the beginning. What will you create with your newfound abilities? How will you contribute to the evolution of humanity? What role will you play in the galactic community? These are questions for you to ponder, questions that will guide you on your path of continued exploration and expansion. Know that you are deeply loved, immensely supported, and never alone. The Arcturian Council of Five is always here to guide you, to assist you, and to celebrate your victories. Trust in your own inner wisdom, follow your heart, and know that you are an essential part of this grand cosmic tapestry. The light has won, go forth and